Well, huh? Other way, other way.
It's just an open box. That doesn't have a bottom.
No, it doesn't.
We gotta have one with a bottom. That one won't work.
Well, to top it off, Johnny's out here moving some dirt and finds we have a swarm. And that tree right there, look at that. That's the tall part of it that goes straight up. They've got it so heavy. So we had some bees swarm, but we're going to try to catch them as best we can. I hope you can see it. The light isn't the best. But I'm looking right in them. There, maybe you can see a little bit better.
This was probably one of the biggest swarms I've ever seen, and they came out of my big hive, one that's absolutely full of honey. I was afraid. I kept saying the last couple of days, I've got to put another box on there so they don't swarm and leave me. But now I've got most of them out of the tree. Whether I've got the queen in there or not, I don't know, but they are kind of hanging around, and some of them actually going, well, there they go, a lot of them going in and out now. So that's a good sign. So maybe they'll occupy this box, and I'll be able to keep my bees, because mercy sakes, that's a bunch of bees. I have a picture, I'll try to put it on here. It shows how heavy that limb was. They had that limb way down. I mean, it was really what do you call it, sagging. So anyway, that's a ton of bees there, ton of bees. And there's a bunch of them inside now, because a whole bunch of them went inside, and then I dumped again. I dumped 3 different times, and about that many bees each time, so it was a boatload of bees. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going to catch them. This is my own swarm, by the way. So I'm excited to have caught my own swarm, I hope. I hope they stay. I hope I get to keep them. You don't always get to keep them. Sometimes you go out and go to a lot of trouble and expense and get a swarm, and next morning they're gone. So I'm hoping that we have these for good. And I went ahead and put another box on my beehive. Oh yeah, for sure, afterthought, naturally. Well, not afterthought, I already thought about it, but I just didn't do anything about it. And so that's why these swarmed, because that box was so full. I mean, that thing is so full of honey, so full of bees. So I put that extra box on top, give them a little extra room. It's like building them another bedroom, or a living area, or kitchen, or all 3. Anyway, that's a pretty good little swarm you can see there. A lot of them are still going in. A lot of them are just hanging around on top of the hive, not going in yet, but they will go in. They had to have their researchers go in and search it out first, and once it gets approved, they really want the queen in there, so they'll either call on the queen to come on down if she's not already in there. I don't see any of them doing their little fanning dance or any of that kind of stuff, so we may not have the queen in there yet. I'll probably go ahead and shake that last little batch out of the tree. There's not very many in it, but hopefully I'll get the queen and she'll go inside, and then if they start fanning, then we'll know we've got the queen, and that's what we're looking for. Yeah, we didn't really even get a chance to clean this box out. It's got some good used frames with foundations in them. Usually I like to kind of clean them off a little bit, but the bees don't really care. They'll get in there and they'll clean off what needs to be done. But I kind of wanted to give them a good head start at first, and I just didn't get a chance to because I had other projects and just didn't get around to it. And once I get my round to it, I will maybe get to doing some more stuff. But it does look like they're relatively happy there. They're not flying off. So praise God, maybe they will stay. and I'll be a happy little beekeeper to get to keep my bees, because I guarantee you, somebody had gotten that swarm, oh my gosh, they would have had an awesome swarm of bees ready, willing, and able to go to work.